Hello, Rights and Democracy supporters. It's Dan Fingas, the Rights and Democracy Vermont Movement Politics Director, here with you again because it's once again time to vote. Thanks to our state legislature, every single voter in Vermont is going to be getting a mail-in ballot. And I actually got my ballot this past weekend, and I'm excited to fill it out. You may see that this ballot looks a little different than the last ballot you got because the Secretary of State's office keeps trying to improve and make the system easier. In this ballot, you actually can see your district right here in a translucent window, so you see that you're voting in the right district. It also has some great instructions on the back of where to find your drop boxes, where to vote by mail, where to vote in person, and also some contact information for how to connect with them. Really great work by the Secretary of State's office and the election workers, especially election division, on this ballot. So when we pull open the big envelope, we end up having three things in the envelope. We have the ballot itself, we have a ballot envelope, and we have the mailing envelope. So those are the only three things you need, along with a pen to make sure that you can vote. Now, the ballot is going to have a few things on it. You're going to start with a couple of propositions. First is proposals. First is Proposal 2, to see if voters will amend the Vermont Constitution to remove any language around indentured servitude and any language around slavery. This is a very important amendment proposal, and we should be voting yes to amend the Constitution on that. The second is Proposal 5, to see if voters will amend the Constitution by adding Article 22, which gives personal reproductive liberty. Again, super important, especially with the way this country is going right now, that we vote yes on Proposal 5 as well. Then you're going to have your U.S. Senator, U.S. Congress, Governor, Lieutenant Governor, State Treasurer, all the way down to your state representative. And then on the back, you've got probate judges, state's attorneys, sheriffs, high bailiffs, justices of the peace. So make sure you flip over that ballot and get both sides. Once you've filled out your ballot, voting yes on both the proposals and for all the folks that you want to vote for, you are then going to grab this declaration envelope. This is the ballot envelope. You're going to swear that you are who you say you are. You're going to sign next to the X in this box. You're going to print your name. You're going to put today's date on it. Then you're going to put the ballot inside the ballot envelope. You don't even have to lick the envelope. It's got this nice little tear away, so you just tear it away, seal the envelope, and then you're going to put it on the outside envelope. You're going to go ahead and put it in so that the barcode on the ballot envelope is visible on the back of this envelope. It's easier for them to process and make sure that they're getting your ballot in as quickly as possible. And you're just going to put that in there. You're going to seal this up. You're going to put your return address. You can drop it in the mail. It's postage paid. You can also fill all this out and drop it in one of the drop boxes or even turn it into your local clerk. All of those are acceptable. Please remember to vote before November 8th. If you do want to vote in person, you can still vote in person. You're actually welcome to grab this ballot and walk it right in person and vote on it and hand it in on that day. There'll be ballots at the election site on election day. But I suggest you vote right away. You get your ballot in, you make sure that it's done. That way, if anything comes up, you have childcare issues, you have transportation issues, there's bad weather, you're voted, you won't have to worry about it. So join me in voting on November 8th, and we'll see you at the polls.